Welcome to the Morale Booster Network, a platform for entrepreneurs, career professionals, leaders, and the general public to give back to the society through coaching and mentoring. I remain your host, Dr. John Ugulu. I am an author, speaker, and strategist. I always say experience is the best teacher. You can stream or download this podcast from YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, Google Podcast, Player FM, and Pandora. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hello, everybody. Good evening from Atlanta, Georgia. Good morning, good afternoon to everybody from wherever you are listening to me from. Once again, this is the Morale Booster, and my name is Dr. John Ugulu. I remain your host for the program. I always like to remind people that every day above ground is a blessed day. Yes, every day above ground is a blessed day. Now, I have a friend, a coach, a great man who will be joining me on this program today. But before we get started, I want to talk to somebody out there. And my message is not for everybody. My message is for you who's listening to me, for you who feels me deep down in your soul. Now, I want to talk to that man or that woman who is just starting out in business. You know, sometimes when we go through social media, when we see activities on social media, it tends to, it tends to distract a lot of us. And it's those people who easily get distracted that my message is meant for. So I want you to grab a pen and notepad, take down as much information as you possibly can, because this message that I would share with you today will change your life. All right? So my topic for today is focus on your journey. Focus on your journey. If this is your first time listening to this program, please like and share this broadcast, because it might be saving the life of that one person who has been waiting for a lifetime to hear this message. Like and share this broadcast, please. So now I want to inform you who's just starting out to understand that in business, generally, there are 3 stages. In fact, I wrote in my book titled The 7 P's of an Entrepreneur. If you have not purchased that book already, I want you to go and look for it. It's available on Amazon. It's titled The 7 P's of an Entrepreneur. Now, that book is for aspiring and new entrepreneurs. And I talked about the 3 stages in business. 3 stages. The first stage is the planting stage. As you already know, when it comes to business, when it comes to life generally, there's always that stage where you, first of all, sow a seed. You cannot plant oranges and expect pineapples, right? So what you do is you plant a seed. Even in your business, if you are in a relationship or you want to get into a relationship, you have to plant a seed. First, you have to sow a seed. Now, there's so many people these days on social media, so many successful people out there that could make you get distracted if you don't understand that they went through the process. So my message to you is never use your planting season or your planting stage to compare with someone else's harvest stage, because you have to go through the 3 stages, which is planting, first stage. The second stage is to nurture. And the third stage is what? To harvest. So you who's just starting out, always remember that you have to go through the process. Those successful people you see out there on social media today, they went through the process. Just that right now, a lot of them are not telling people about what they went through. A lot of them are not telling people the process they went through. And that's why people like myself are here, so that you don't get misguided. All right. So always remember, never ever compare your planting season or your planting stage to someone else's harvesting stage. All right, because you still have a long journey ahead of you. You still have the nurturing stage where you need to learn, where you need to put in all the manure, all the fertilizers, where you need to go every day and make sure weed doesn't grow around your business. You have all that to do. All right, there's always a learning curve. So don't get distracted. Don't get anxious. Don't be depressed. Don't beat yourself up because you have not started reaping the fruit or the dividend of your seed. No, it is still the seed and sowing season for you. So what I would recommend you to do recommend to you right now is go on Amazon, purchase my book. It's titled The 7 P's of an Entrepreneur. The 7 P's of an Entrepreneur. In fact, if you type my name on Amazon, John Ugulu, JohnUghulu, you would find it, or you can go to my website, johnugulu.com, JohnUghulu. Look, that book is loaded. That book is not for everybody. It is for you who is just starting out in business, or you who's just trying to make up your mind to get into entrepreneurship. You who's still working and thinking of starting a side hustle or starting your business on the side. That's the target audience. So go purchase your copy now and get all those loaded information. So thank you so much. I want you to always remember that you do not have to be great to get started in life, but you must get started to be great. That's a quote from my communication mentor, Mr. Les Brown. And I love that quote. All right. So I don't know where you're watching me from or where you're listening to me from. I don't know how much you know about yourself. Neither do I know how much the people around you know about you. But hey, here's what I know for sure about you. I know certainly that you are an abode of greatness. Yes, give yourself a round of applause for that. And I want you to know that the next time you would hear my voice, you would be a different person. All you need to do is understand the 3 stages: the planting stage, the nurturing stage, and the harvesting stage. You will surely get to that harvesting stage. Stay focused and remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Thank you so much. God bless you. Right now, I will bring in my guest for today. This is my friend, my brother. This is a man who I have known for a while and has not deviated from his original purpose. So, ladies and gentlemen, on the stage with me today, I have a friend. His name is Ify Mccoy, and his real names are Ifeanyi Ekeanyanwu, a.k.a. Ify Mccoy. Now, Ify is a speaker, a purpose discovery coach, a retention specialist, and an entrepreneur. He has a program called The Unscripted Voices. Now, how many of you here understand that purpose is what we need to figure out in life before we can accomplish what we want? Now, this is a man who enjoys talking about purpose. That's his passion. So I want you all to please join me to welcome to this stage, this program for today, no other person but the owner, founder of the Unscripted Voices and the Purpose Coach, Mr. Ify Mccoy. Brother, welcome to the stage. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you
me.
so much, John.
Yeah.
When someone takes time to listen to you, the person can never miss the point, which
Wow.
is the fact that you have been listening to Les Brown a lot.
Yes.
Sometimes the way you move your head, that's the way he moves his head. So
Yes, yes, yes,
I
yes.
could tell. You see, it is important. What you do in the secret somehow will
Mm,
show in the public. So it's still the
absolutely.
same thing we're going to be talking about today. So I'm very very much excited to be on your show today. For all those watching, I hope we're going to have an exciting next 10, 15, 20 minutes as time permits us. So, John, I'm so excited to be on your platform once again. It's always a pleasure to be here, sir.
Yes, thank you so much, my brother. Yes, I know for sure everyone out there will be blessed today because, John Maxwell would always say everything rises and falls on leadership.
Hmm.
But I like to always say that everything rises and falls on mindset. What do you think about that, Ify?
Mindset is a concept that just started recently. A lot of people have started indulging in personal development, which I think is a great thing because it doesn't matter what portfolio of job you do, it doesn't matter what career you are into. Personal development is something that is very essential, highly
Yes,
crucial in this critical point where everybody is looking for what you are looking for. So
right.
the question is that what do you do when there are millions of people looking for what you are looking for, studying what you studied, getting the same degree you've had already? That means you have to indulge in something that is a little bit extra that will give you an edge, and which is personal development. And you cannot really talk about personal development without talking about mindset because your mind is the state at which your progress evolves. So,
Right.
in America today, we talked about mental health. Everybody talks about mental health. We don't talk about mental health as it is here back home, but here is a place I understand that they really important of mental health. Your mind is the epitome and the foundation of anything you can achieve in this world. Anything you want to do, and you cannot innovate, you cannot inspire, you cannot think of ideas and visualize if you don't have the right mindset. And I said this before some time ago in someone's podcast is like, as we are having this discussion, John, there are millions of ideas hovering all around this place I'm sitting,
Right.
including where you are sitting. But
Yes.
right now we may not have the capacity to decode these ideas. It is because the place our mind is cannot capture all those things or make it make sense, right? And that is
Right.
why someone talked about the Wright brothers. The Wright brothers saw a bird, and what
Mm-hmm.
came to their mind was aeroplane. For some
Yes.
of us, we see a bird, what comes to our mind is meat, right? So we are in different spectrum. All right.
Yes.
Your mind, the state at which your mind is will determine the state of innovation and vision that you have at a point in time. And someone say, okay, how do I get to that place where my mind is sharpened? Is
Yes.
through watching this kind of program you're watching right now, being
Mm-hmm.
in the right environment, studying, reading, classes and courses. These things will elevate your subconscious mind because no subconscious mind that is not elevated can capture any innovation. I'll put it this way: Steve Jobs says sometimes them as innovators they feel guilty. And why did he say that? He said because they are not really the originator of anything. They
Right.
just put one or two things together. They could just go out and see an earth and they're trying to imagine and put things together, boom, something great comes in. But
Yes.
all these things will never be possible if you don't have the right mindset.
Mindset. Yes, I
See,
completely agree
if
with
I
you.
if I put this lastly on that state, is
Mm.
we most of us are religious
Yes.
and we think or we believe that God is the most powerful being. But there is something that is so powerful that can stop God power in your life and in the world, and which is your mind.
Exactly.
Powerful as God is, as huge as you may think He is, right? Your mind can literally stop Him. Somewhere in the Holy Book, it says that Jesus tried to perform some miracles in His hometown,
Mm-hmm.
but He could not. Now, note the word try. He tried. He could not. Why? Because of their unbelief, because of their mind. So their mind literally stopped him from doing anything. So
Wow.
your mind is a strong determinator of what is possible and what is impossible.
Absolutely. I agree with you, my brother. because it is your mindset that determines where you would go. I
Mhm.
remember being a very shy person. I always tell people this, very, very shy. But I knew I wanted to be more than just being that shy person, right? But when I made up my mind, then the whole thing changed.
Mhm.
Now, Louis Pugh said, there is nothing more powerful than a made up mind. So thank
Right.
you so much for sharing that, Ify. Now, that takes me to the main question I want to ask you. Now, tell us more about your purpose and how you discovered your purpose.
I think this topic, purpose, as important as it is something that it could take you forever to find your purpose.
Yes.
And it's something I wouldn't advise people to have a short-term goal into discovering their purpose. It's not something you say, okay, I want to discover my purpose is in the next 1 week. You
Yeah.
might, but most likely, most times you will not. It's a long process. And
Mm-hmm.
personally, I believe my purpose is to make knowledge go viral
Yes.
and help people to discover purpose, because purpose is the original intention,
Yes.
something that was in the mind of the creator before
Mm-hmm.
a thing was ever created.
Absolutely. I
Right
agree
now
with
we
you.
are using a stream called StreamYard. The
Yeah.
purpose of StreamYard is for virtual conferencing.
Yes.
The purpose of a pen is to write the ink out on the paper.
Right.
I believe that every single thing was created for a purpose
Yes.
and by a purpose. And human beings are the only creation that is living outside their purpose. Every other thing that was created by man is somehow fulfilling or staying in their purpose land. But us
That's
as
true.
human, we are the only thing that was created that is still lacking purpose.
Hmm. Hmm.
And before any man, any woman can achieve ultimate satisfaction, purpose and passion must marry each other.
Absolutely.
There's no way about it. That is why you see a lot of rich people, well to do people, they seem to be unhappy. See, they have achieved passion, but they have not achieved purpose. And
Wow.
if you achieve purpose without passion, you're still going to end up miserable. Because you
Absolutely.
might be doing the
100%.
same thing you are called to do, but you're
Yeah.
not living a satisfactory life. So, purpose and passion must marry each other for there to be ultimate satisfaction in life. So,
Hmm.
my purpose personally is to make sure that people discover their purpose and, of course, to make knowledge go viral. So, if you listen to my daily videos, it's all about making knowledge go viral. It's all about reminding you sometimes what you already know, but calling you to a call to understand that your life matters. And I tell people, bro, that we as human, we are just like delivery men and women, people
Yes.
that work with Amazon and DHL. We have a package. When you start your daily activity as a delivery man, you are given a package to
Hmm.
deliver in different areas, in different doors. You see,
Right.
now you have the responsibility. You are not the connector of
Mm-hmm.
who sent the package and who is receiving the package.
Hmm.
So if anything happens to that package, you are responsible. You are
Hmm.
bridging the gap between the sender and the receiver. And God has sent us to this universe to deliver a package, a unique gift,
Hmm.
something peculiarly designed for you to deliver to the universe. And if
Wow.
anything happens to it, you see, I tell people that a lot of people are praying today for a very long time. Their prayers has not been answered. And it's
Mm-hmm.
not because God is not hearing. It is because some of us has been sent by God to do something, but we are not doing it. And we are delaying people's progress. We
Wow.
are delaying people's advances into the things they are called to do.
Yeah.
Because everything about our purpose is connected to the world.
Wow.
Someone said that our passion is the gift the universe gave us. Our purpose is our gift to the universe.
Hmm.
Everything about your purpose is to
Hmm.
solve
Can
someone's problem.
can you repeat that? It says,
Your
uh,
passion.
Mm-hmm.
is the universe gift to you. Your purpose is your gift to the universe. Everything about your purpose is to solve a challenge, a problem, is to help, is to aid, is to make things easy. Your purpose is never for you.
Wow.
And
That's
that is why
powerful.
you can have all the millions in the world, but you still like that emptiness because there are
Wow.
people out there who needs what you are carrying. So as your purpose and calling is going around business and helping people to discover this business, you can decide to get a 5 to 95 job today and have all the millions in the world. But every single time when you wake up in the morning, man, you are not satisfied, bro.
Mm.
Something in your heart. And Dr. Miles Monroe, to his blessed memory, he said that nothing torments you more than your purpose.
Right.
You will be thinking about it. You will know that something is missing, that there is a void within. But
Mm.
when you discover this purpose and when you understand your passion and you put this together, then you are a successful man.
Wow, that's powerful, my brother. Thank you so much for sharing these beautiful nuggets. You talked about purpose must marry passion to achieve whatever we want to accomplish in life. You also talked about you talked about, you said your passion is the
Yeah.
universe's gift to you, and your purpose is your gift to the universe. Now,
Right.
for those of us who are just those of you who are listening to us via podcast, and those of you who are watching us via YouTube, because right now we're streaming on multiple platforms, over 25 platforms at the moment. And we want you all to understand that this program is to help you move from where you are to where you want to be. So I want to encourage everyone out there to not be that person who learns and learns and learns and never acts on what he or she has learned, right? So if you have learned anything here, I want you to please do yourself a favor of taking action. And please remember to like and share this broadcast, because you might just be saving the life of that one person who already gave up some days ago, right? So please like and share this broadcast. So, Ify, thank you so much for sharing those nuggets with me. Now, let me go to the last one, and I would want us to, um, make it like 60 seconds, right? I want you to talk to that man or that woman out there who's still finding it hard to discover their purpose. Share with them some strategies on how they can find their purpose. Please go ahead and just, I'll give you 1 minute to just talk to that man or that woman out there.
I think first of all, if you find it hard to find your purpose, that means you're on the right path. That means you are self-aware of the fact that purpose is important. So the first thing you need to understand that you are on the right path. And finding purpose is not something you discover in 1 year, 2 years. Sometimes it might take half of your lifetime to discover what your purpose is. So what I would say is that what do you have passion for? And what are the ways you think you can use your passion to serve humanity? So as you indulge in these daily activities, one day it will just click. It's not a rocket science. It's not something you just manufacture from nowhere. No, purpose is a process of discovering first of all who you are, what you are, what are the things you are blessed with, what are the things you are naturally endowed with, and what are the things you find yourself doing most of the time. Because your passion and your purpose, most times they are intertwined and interwoven. Sometimes you might even misplace one for each other. But as you indulge in this road of discovering your purpose, you gotta be intentional about it. Like you said, the fact that you want to discover your purpose, the fact that you feel unsatisfied and you feel that there's a void inside of you means there's a self-awareness. You are conscious of the fact that you are more. You are conscious of the fact that you know there is something you have been designed and called to do. That is the first step. If you are in a place where you think there's no need for purpose, then you have a bigger problem. But the fact that you're listening to me right now and you feel there's a purpose for your life, but you don't know what it is, I would say start from your passion, indulging your passion. And how do you think you can use your passion to serve humanity one step at a time? Sooner than later, you will have a clue of what your purpose could be. It's a long process, but these are the
Yeah.
things I can say in 1 minute.
Yes. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. They say a word is enough for the wise.
Mhm.
So, to everybody listening right now, please remember you can watch the replay. And if you want to watch the replay, just type hashtag replay when watching it so we can know you're watching the replay. If you've got questions, type your questions in the comment section. Now, Ify, how can people contact you?
Yeah, for my social media, it's just I'm going through some verification on Facebook. That's why I changed the name, but it's still gonna be Ify Mccoy in our platform, basically. Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok is not gonna be Ify Mccoy.
Okay, great. Thank you. So, if you're watching us via YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn, I'm sure you can find his contact information currently being displayed on the screen at the bottom of the screen. And those who are listening via podcast, you can follow him on Instagram, Ify Mccoy. It's IFY, M as in Mama, double C as in Charlie, O as in Orange, and Y as in you. So Ify
Yeah.
McCoy, yes, follow him on Instagram. You would also find his contact on the caption, of the podcast while you download it. He's a great man. He's somebody who can guide you to help you discover your purpose. Now, sometimes it could take some people weeks to discover their purpose. It could take some people months. It could take some people years. And some people will never discover their purpose in life. So if you are that person who um, sees the relevance of finding your true purpose in life, if he would be able to guide you, just connect with him. All right, that's it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Ify, for joining me on this program. I hope when
Thank you,
next I
sir.
invite you, you would come and share some powerful nuggets
It's
with
always a pleasure to be here, sir.
Awesome, my brother. Thank you so much. God
Mhm.
bless you. And make sure you enjoy your weekend. I have some church activities today. We're having a black tie event. So
Oh, really?
after this broadcast, I'll be going there to go and have some wonderful time with my church family. All right, brother.
All right,
Thank you
man.
so much.
Have a
Take care of
nice one.
yourself. God bless you.
Mhm.
All right, my people. Yes, please like and share this broadcast because you might just be saving the life of that one person who has been waiting for a lifetime to hear the message that Ify just delivered. True. Let me tell you one truth about life. Words are powerful, but a lot of people don't understand. For those who are Christians, even in the Bible, they say, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was what? God. What does that tell you? It means words are powerful. We're not asking you to give us any money right now. All we're saying is share this great message with everybody on your contact list. If that's what you can do as a way of helping others for this weekend, make sure you do it. All right. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. And remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay blessed.